Hello, today I'm going to show you how can you create project from the project Accelerator. And for this purpose, I will go to Power Apps. I will choose Apps as always, Projects. And after a while, I will here have Projects. Now, you can see that I already have one project which was created at project for the web in the past, but I will show you how can we create a new project. And I'm not going to show you everything because I will create separate video for some things which are, when I hit to new project, risks, issues, and changes. Today I'm going to cover summary, business case, financials, and tasks and status. First of all, I should have a project name. So I will name it ERP project. Okay. Who is the owner of the project? I will leave myself. What is the project type? You can see here that I have several choices which are built in by default, and I will also show you in some of my next videos how can those project types can be modified, how can I add or delete or modify some of these choices. But for this purpose, I will say that this is, let's say, application development. And now, if you saw my video about programs, I can here choose to which program my project belongs. If I leave it blank, okay, it means that this is project which is standalone. It doesn't belong to any program. But for this purpose, I will say that it belongs to my IT program in my company. Which business unit it belongs? I will say IT, as I mentioned about project type. We here have IT product development and MPUG education, which was modified by me, and that is also going to be shown in the future, but not today. So I will say that this is IT project. Okay, now business unit is, sorry, it is not IT project, it belongs to a business unit which is IT. State, is it proposed, active, closed, or on hold? If you saw my video about project request, you can you already have seen those states, but I will say that it is active. Where is the difference? Proposed is project which is proposed and it is not yet active. So you propose something which should be approved by someone. Active means that is active, so that is the project. Let's say it is live project. Closed is project which is done or closed or cancelled, and on hold is project which is not active, but for some purpose it was put on hold. I will say that this project is active. In which stage is this project? So it can be in creating, selecting, planning, managing, or closing. Those are also default stages. And I will say now, for this video purpose, I will say that I am in creating stage. Priority of my project. Is it critical, high, moderate, or low? I will say this is critical because I need a new ERP system very, I will say very soon, because my old ERP system company, which developed my ERP system, is out of the business. Let me change this here. So this is critical. Who is executive sponsor for this? I will say, let's say John. It should be in my Azure Active Directory, so I can choose only, as you can see, a person from my Azure Active Directory. Who is the manager of this project? So I will say Alan. Okay. Now schedule mode. Since I put and it was explained in some of my previous videos, that I can change schedule mode for my project. Default was set as fixed duration, but it was also set that it can be changed project by project. I will say this is, let's say, fixed effort. Okay, who is project manager? Which calendar template will I use? By default, it is default work template. By I will say it is my Croatian time zone template from 9 to 5. So how the schedule will be calculated depends on the calendar template. Is funding available? Yes or no? I will say yes, we have a funding source. And you can see on the right side of this summary tab that I have estimate start date, which let's say will be 1st of October, okay, or 3rd of October. Finish date, which is what is duration, finish date, and percentage of completeness is not shown here, and those fields are calculated fields. So duration, finish date, and percentage of completeness will be calculated, and it depends on my tasks and on my schedule, which is going to be shown very soon. And now here, effort in hours, effort completed, and effort remaining is also depends on my resources. How many hours do I have calculated or completed or remaining? It also depends on my of my tasks. So this is the first tab, summary tab. And now let's go to the business case. What do I have here? I have description. So this is narrative part of the screen, in which can I put description. So I will put here now. This is a description of my project. Business case. I will say put here business case. Value statement, so you will put here what is value of this project. Narrative in words. Now prioritization, strategic alignment. Is it extreme strategic alignment, strong, moderate, low, or none? I will say it is extreme. Improve employee retention. Is it extreme, strong, moderate, low, or none? I will say it is strong. Should it lower our cost? Let's say strong. And what is the risk of this project? I will say that is none. You can see prioritization score, which is calculated field, and it will be calculated as soon as I save this project. So when I save it, I have to wait a second, I will have this prioritization score calculated, which is 62.5. How is it calculated? Go and see my my video about project request, and in this video it was explained how is calculation done by prioritization score. Now business case is done, so this is very simple. Let's go to see what we have in financial tab. In financial tab, I have a budget, forecast, actual cost, and remaining budget and budget variance is going to be calculated. So let's say that I have budget, which is 3 millions. And let's say that forecast is that I will spend 2,800,000. Also, my local currency is here, Croatian currency kunas. Actual cost is 0 for now. Why? Because I didn't do anything, so I don't have costs yet. And remaining budget and budget variance is going to be calculated, and also when I save it. But let's go first of all to benefits. So I have a budget, but what are the benefits? Let's say the benefit is going to be 6 millions. So benefit of this project is going to be 6 million kuna. Is funding available? Yes or no? I will say yes, I have funding available. Funding available. And what is the funding source? Internal or external? I will say that we will cover the cost from internal funding source, and I will click on save. When I have saved, I will see that my return of investment is one, which is 6 millions minus 3 millions divided by 3 millions. This is benefits minus budget divided by budget is return of investment. That's all about financials. So we can put financials for our project. Now let's go and see what we have in resources and tasks. If I go to resource tab, I will see only myself, because here are going to be displayed all resources which are assigned to tasks. Since I don't have any task here yet, I don't have any resource except me, because I am the creator of and product owner of this very specific project. So if I am owner here, I will be shown here in resources. So I will go back to resource tab after I finish with tasks. When I go to tasks, you will see that I have the same look as in project for the web. I have group members, so I already assign a group to this project. Okay, I have here everything as I was creating, or if I created this project in project for the web. Now is the time to say analysis, and I will say task 1, task 2, task 3, analysis done. I will put here, I will right click, make subtasks. This is summary task. To whom is assigned this task? To John. Okay. To whom is the start? Mary. Okay. Task 3 is assigned to, let's say, Jim. And task analysis done is assigned to no one, because it will be a milestone. Let's go to the effort. I will say John needs 40 hours. Calculation is done. 40 hours. John is going to work 8 hours per day. Fixed effort is this project. So 40 hours divided by 8 hours for John per day results in 5 days. Let's say that Mary is going to work with not only Mary, but with, let's choose someone, Peter. Okay, and they will need 120 hours, so it will be 7.5 days. And Jim is going to work, let's say, 80 hours. Depends on, I will say here, task 1 and task 2, and for the milestone task 3, and I will put here effort, which is 0. So 0 effort, and 0 days. 0 effort is blank. Now I have here John, Mary, Peter, and Jim. And it is, if I go and save this and go back to resources, I will here see that John is supposed to work 40 hours, Mary 60, Jim 80, and Peter 60. It comes from task assignment. Okay, so you can see John 40, Jim 80, and Mary and who is Peter 60 hours each. Here it is. 40, 60, 80, 60. Everything is done. Effort completed. 0. Why? because we didn't start with the project yet. So here I can add team members as well, but anything which is extended and other features cannot be covered in a single video. So I'm going in the future show you some tricks, what can you do from where, but for this purpose I just want to cover basic stuffs like business summary, business case, financials, resource, tasks, and risk, issues, and changes are going to be covered in 3 separate videos. Status. So, what is the status of the project? Overall track can be on track, at risk, or off track. This is brand new project, so it is obviously on track. I didn't start yet. I didn't supposed to start yet, so I will leave it on track. Schedule health is also can be chosen between on track, at risk, off track. Financial health, also issue health and effort health. Need staffing means, do you need staffing for this project? No, I have enough staff. Active risks, active issues, and active changes are calculated field, and those fields are depends on the actual risk which I have here, active issues and changes that will be covered in my next video. For now, be aware that in the status tab, you should manually put, is this overall health of project on track, off track, or at risk? The same thing is about issues. What is the issue health? What is the schedule health? Are we on track or off track or at risk? What is the effort track? Financial track. So those five health indicators, all of them, they have 3 options: on track, at risk, or off track, and it should be fulfilled manually. For the brand new project which I just created, I have as you can see on track. I leave it on track because it is my brand new project. And I will click on save. Okay, as you can see here, I can open this project, my project. I can click in open in project, and what will happen? The project for the web will be launched. So let's say that I want to put here design, and I will say, oh, design is not going to be under this analysis. It will be task for, let's say, it will be summary task, and I have task 4, task 5, task 6, and I will say that this task 4, 5, and 6 are under this design, so I will make them as a subtask. Design became summary task. I will put design done. Okay, and now I can put effort depending. So let's say that after analyze is done, I can start with task 4. After task 4, I can start with task 5, and after task 5, I can start with task 6. So I made here my dependencies, and I will put here, let's say, John again, and let's say here Mary, and here also Peter, and let's choose someone else, Paula, and let's say that I will put here 40 hours, let's say 80 hours, and let's say here 160 hours. Okay, everything looks great. Let's go back. Okay, here to the project. Here is my ERP project. Okay, you will see the ERP project. Let's go back here. Okay, let's save and close. And after I click on save and close, everything is fine. Let's go back to tasks. Tasks, grid, what do I have? Design is here. And I can see that I made a mistake. Design. So it doesn't matter if you are going, after you create a project here in Power Apps, if you are going to make your schedule here or in project for the web. It is visible on, let's say, both sides. It is here and here. What is the difference? Now, I will conclude this video with one thing. People usually ask me, when we have a project accelerator, and we can here have a projects, okay? And we can do everything here. Why on the earth we should use project for the web? Is it useful? Oh, yes, it is. And it depends. When you create new blank project here, you can put the name of this project, you can put the project manager, you can put the start date, you can see project completeness, you can choose a calendar, and you can, okay, here make a schedule. And that's it. I will delete this untitled project for now. But if you want, so if you have a simple project, you don't have, and it doesn't belong to any program, you don't have any project request, it is just a simple, very simple project, then you should start from here. When you have, let's say, complicated, more complex project, which belongs to, let me edit this one, okay, which has also a program to which it belongs, which has project type, for which you want to choose a stage, priority, project manager, business case, financials, risk, issues, change and status, then you should start from here. Although I can show you that the project which is called the project, was created long time ago. Okay, here I created it here. But what if the project belongs to the same, let's say, same program? Can I start with creating project in project for the web and then add additional informations here? Like, check it out. Here I will go to the edit. And you can see that I don't have project type, I don't have program, I don't have business unit, I don't have stage, but I can create a project, which I did in the project for the web, and after that I can edit here and fulfill those fields which were missed. And also I can go to business case, financial, I can see all my tasks. So it doesn't matter where do you start from. Will you start from creating your project in project for the web, or in Power Apps in Project Accelerator? But I strongly recommend that you start here if you want to have a complex project, if you need to have a complex project in which you will have to fulfill that, because you are going to start in the right way. Summary, you will assign a project manager, you will assign executive sponsor, etc., etc. So let's go back here. Summary, I created my project. I put estimated start date. Finish date is calculated from tasks. Duration date is calculated from tasks. Okay? So from here, summary is calculated. Okay, finish date is calculated. Effort averages are calculated from tasks or from resources. So if you sum those fields, 80, 140, 80, 140, 80, you will see that in my summary task, I have effort 520 hours completed. It's 0. I will show you in some of my future video how can you get the result here. And also I can see in financials that nothing was changed because actual cost is going to be fulfilled by myself, so manual. Okay, I think that this is enough for creating projects here from Project Accelerator for this time. In my next video, I will show you risks, issues, and changes. And also I covered here status, and you can see that I don't have active risks, active issues, and active changes because I didn't create them, but I will show as I will cover risks, issues, and changes. I will cover also status changes, which are going to be shown here. For today, this is all what I wanted to show you, and thank you very much, and have a nice day.